Hello everyone, so today I'm on my way to meet Katie Piper, and I have dealt with my visible difference since I was quite young, whereas she was involved in an acid attack when she was in her 20s, and so it will be really interesting to hear about her experience with dealing with a visible difference at an older age, and so it will be really great to talk to her. Today I'm here with the amazing Katie Piper. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm very excited to meet you. I feel like I know you, even though I've never met you. That's the online life, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's just crazy. You feel like you know everyone these days.
Yeah.
So studies have come out that only 30% of teenagers are happy with the way they look and the other 70% aren't. What would you say to the 70% that aren't happy with the way they look?
I think it's tough. It's tough out there because I love social media and I'm on it all the time and it has real positive connotations for me, but I think it also causes additional anxiety that might have not been there years ago. And I think maybe this unhappiness of how we look or what we own or what we've got comes from seeing so much of everyone else's lives and makes you feel inadequate or makes you feel less of a person. But to all those people, I would say, a lot of what we now envy or feel jealous about or we feel like we're lacking doesn't actually exist. Because, I mean, you must know, as you being a YouTuber yourself, like, what you see is what people choose to put out there. It's often edited.
Yeah.
You know, it's the best bits. We don't see the whole picture. I mean, you use social media in a real positive way.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think it's brilliant. Like, it's so powerful, it's so important. And if we keep using it like that, then it can be a great thing. But if we sort of let it swallow us up, it can consume us.
Yeah, totally. And you are showing yourself to the whole world, and not all the comments you get are going to be nice. But I think it's nice to show some diversity online, because a lot of teenagers can, see people that look muscly or have amazing figures or really pretty, and they can sort of just let that aspect of that group of people defeat them when there is, so many other people that look different. And that's what I think is kind of nice about doing videos online.
And all that normal is something in our head we see often. So the more we see stuff, the more normal changes.
Yeah. So sometimes I get a bit underconfident, especially when it comes to boys and how I think their perspective is of me. Do you ever feel underconfident about, when after you look different, did you ever feel underconfident about, what boys thought of you or...?
Yeah, definitely. When I was single and before I'd had my kids or met my husband, that was the main area I lacked confidence, around men, around guys, or in environments where people might be flirting or looking to be dating, because I didn't know how people would feel about a visible difference, if it would be an issue. And, in some situations it was an issue, and what I had to learn to do was remember there's going to be so many different things that are an issue for so many different people. Mine happens to be one that you'll see straight away.
So in a way, it sort of helped you know who the good ones are.
To be rejected at first point of call by somebody, you can deal with that. Like, you've dealt with worse,
That's really nice. And the motto that I live by is, don't judge someone by how they look, because there's so much more to a person and so much more deep down than what's on the exterior of that person. And it's more that beauty lies within that matters. Sometimes, because we do look different, it can be hard to maintain a positive outlook on day-to-day life. What do you try and do on the days where you are feeling negative, or what do you try and do to help you maintain that positive outlook?
The biggest thing for me is acceptance. So not just acceptance of the visible difference, but acceptance of the mental health side. So not coping is normal, being depressed is normal, and surrendering to those days and letting them be is quite healthy. No matter who you are or what you look like or what disability you do or don't have, everyone has those days.
Yeah, you don't know what happens behind closed doors.
100%.
And it's okay not to be okay as well.
It's so true. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a good motto to hold on to, yeah.
So I've got an operation coming up in a month or so.
Soon, okay.
Yeah, soon. So I'm a bit nervous, and I think sometimes people do forget, obviously people can see the visible part that makes us different, but sometimes they can't see the medical part. And I think sometimes people with the medical part can feel a lot more lonely.
I agree. I think there can be that isolation in that a part of you endures more and more, but then it's character building and a part of you becomes, if this is possible, even more stronger, even more resilient. You know, you'll literally be able to cope with anything because you've had to endure things that some 13-year-olds couldn't even imagine.
Exactly. And sometimes, like, my friends will say, oh, I've got a blood test or something like that, and it's just like...
Please.
Yeah, honey, I've had like 4 in one day.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like, you sort of realise how, like, even though I don't like calling myself brave, and a lot of people say, you're so brave, oh my gosh. I just think, well, I just did what I had to do in that moment.
Brave is your only choice.
Exactly.
And that's sometimes when you don't realise how strong you are when it is the only option. Oh, I'm on the spot.
Quick
All
fire.
right, okay.
Okay, Corrie or EastEnders?
EastEnders.
Walk or run?
Run, sprint even.
Oh, fries or wedges?
Fries, always.
Yeah. Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram every day.
Reading or writing?
Reading.
Crowds or silence?
Silence.
Porridge or toast?
Porridge.
Rainbows or sunshine?
Oh, I want both, but I'm going to say sunshine to match my trousers.
Ooh. Beach or pool?
Pool. Hate the sand.
Same. Summer or winter?
Funny enough, winter. I love winter, yeah.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Cozy day in or day out?
Cozy day in. Are we similar?
Yeah, very,
Okay.
very similar. So these are raw brownie bites.
I'm impressed.
And sugar-free.
Oh my God, I love
Yeah.
you. This is so cool. This is so on my healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy. It's sort of like an energy ball.
I've got to have another bit. That was really
Yeah,
nice.
sure. I'll send you home and some. So that's it for this video, everyone. Katie, thank you so much for letting me talk to you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Same. So if you guys would like to see more interviews soon, make sure to stay tuned. And I love you guys lots, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.